Please do sit down. As the Vice-Chancellor of the University, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this afternoon's ceremony for the School of Education and the Department of Psychology. May I introduce the platform party and welcome on my right, Ms. Sal Jarvis, Dean of the School of Education, and on my left, Professor Soraya Dillon, who's the Dean of the School of Life and Medical Sciences. May I also, of course, and most importantly, welcome those of you who are about to graduate and your friends, relatives, and supporters. We're delighted to have you here this afternoon. I have pleasure now in calling upon Professor Soraya Dillon to address the Assembly.
Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and a very warm welcome to all of our graduates, your families and friends who join us on this important day. I'm delighted and proud to be sharing this special moment with you, celebrating all that you have achieved with us and looking ahead to bright new futures for every one of you. It's certainly been a phenomenal few years of growth for the university itself. We've invested heavily in creating a fantastic environment which will benefit many future generations, and we've come a long way. And today, we're proud to be a thoroughly modern university that's continuing to develop to ensure that our students have world-class resources within a world-class environment. If you can take anything away from our developments, and in particular the College Lane campus development over the past year, it's this: continue to grow and remember our motto, seek knowledge throughout life. To be successful in today's world, you have to grow and be adaptable. Over the past few years, the economy and the job market have improved considerably. There's renewed optimism in many sectors, but that still doesn't mean it's going to be easy for the many people like yourselves graduating across the UK. We've tried to help you to stand out. When you chose the University of Hertfordshire, you chose a university focused on honing the very skills and attitudes that will open doors for you, whatever the economic climate. The experiences that you have had with us not only have challenged you intellectually, as all higher education courses should, but also challenged you personally and practically, giving you the opportunity to learn and grow beyond the classroom in real working world situations. You have not only developed academic knowledge and practical skills, but I hope you have grown in confidence and creativity, making you a real asset to the employers right from day one. Sharing this day with you reinforces the value of higher education in producing outstanding, rounded individuals bursting with fresh ideas, with drive and passion to build a better society. You have chosen to train for careers in such worthy professions. You should feel very satisfied on your achievement so far and the path that you are embarking on. The job market you are entering is highly competitive, but by choosing to go into the professions, you will almost certainly find opportunities to progress. Your dedication and the high level of skills you have developed at the university will contribute greatly to the nation as a whole. Of course, what you will have realised is that learning does not end when you finish a course. Although here today you are being recognised for your award, it is something on which you can continue to build for the future. What you have today is a tremendous foundation of theory and practical skills, which you must build on every year. Whatever you do next, whatever your careers take you, you all share a common link. You are part of a burgeoning international network of Hertfordshire alumni. With that comes certain responsibility to do good in the world and to make use of the skills and in turn to help others. While you're enjoying your new lives and careers, I do hope that you will spare a thought for us every now and again. In fact, I would like to encourage you to do more. Every year, we welcome alumni who have gone to achieve success all over the world and who feel passionately about giving something back, sharing their stories, sharing their insights, and even employing some of our students and our graduates. You too could be someone who could make this incredible difference to a young person's life and encourage others to follow in your footsteps. Our alumni are important to that continued success. As people who have benefited from a university education, you will continue to see that value in higher education. While I hope you feel the University of Hertfordshire has provided you with tremendous support through your tutors, I urge you also to think of others who have made today possible through so many sacrifices. Your school teachers, your peers, your friends, and of course, most importantly, your families. All that remains for me to do is once again to sincerely congratulate you all on your outstanding achievements. I hope you look back at your time as a student here with great fondness. So on behalf of the University of Hertfordshire, I thank you for being with us, and I would like to wish you all the best for your future lives and careers. Thank you.
Thank you, Soraya. We shall now receive the postgraduates of the School of Education and the Department of Psychology, and the candidates are presented by a senior member of academic staff from their school. And I first call upon Dr. Adeniki Akinbody.
School of Education, Master of Arts degree in Education, Victoria Sarah Annan. Christina Ailes. Faye Dora Beecroft. With distinction, Anne Campbell. With distinction, Emily Gabrielle Cornford. Emily Alice Miller. Christopher Olubemiga Alonge. Rachel Elizabeth Plant. Colette Paula Rogers. Emily Ann Wilson. Master of Science degree in practice-based research. Gamuchirai Eleni Matarira. Vijaya Raju Naidu. With distinction, Helen Roberta Christine Stamps.
Department of Psychology, Master of Arts degree in Contemporary Therapeutic Counselling, Sarah Aziz. Harriet Jane Graham Campbell. Michael David Harding. Amanda Jane King. Sarah Beth Morrison. Farzana Noren. Teresa May Ryan. Natalie Kate Sayer. Postgraduate Diploma in Contemporary Therapeutic Counselling, Claire Cunningham. Fiona Cook. Nicola Caroline Ann Gordon. Sarah Melanie Griggs. Joanne Nancy Hollis. Paul Henry Manning. Melanie Diana Kelsey Nicholson. Elizabeth Ann Reed. Master of Science degree in Business Psychology, Emike Faizat Emozozo. Isabella Binti Lon. Christina Mafilu. Faluk Magaji. With distinction, Marius Sebastian Rucker. Savanthi Harini Francis Samara Sakera. With distinction, Marika Schultz-Spuntrup. Alwyn Yuhong Tet. Nilani Vasantharasan. Master of Science degree in Occupational Psychology, with distinction, Robert Baines. With distinction, Claire Ann Blake. With distinction, Amir Haddad Mofrad. Kezia Marine Matthew. With distinction, Noor Saleh. With distinction, Abdullah Bukhari Sayed. Padmapriya Venkataswamy. Master of Science degree in Organizational Psychology, Precious Nwachukwu Okoro. Master of Science degree in Psychology, Moreya Adebowale. Bianca Zoe Stewart Bailey. Leanne Busby. Helen Elizabeth Dye. Oginakpobo Aduvi. With distinction, Holly Linda Hopkins. With distinction, Georgina Lucy Willis. Master of Science degree in Research in Clinical Psychology. With distinction, Charlotte Berry. With distinction, Rachel Brown. Rebecca Claire Edwards. Henry and Dundee Eggboms. With distinction, Scarlett Elizabeth Hiles. With distinction, Bibi Nahima Khan. With distinction and winner of a university prize, Monica Joy Leverton. Nelgun Ozdemir. With distinction, Joseph Francis Puckett. Ladan Sagari. Lakshmi Varsani. Master of Science degree in Research Methods in Cognitive Neuropsychology, Michelle Bradbeer. With distinction, Grace Amy Day. Terry Matthews. Luxana Satkunarajan. Master of Science degree in Research Methods in Psychology, Laura Kate Hamilton. Mark David Hanscom. Julia Muelek. Dennis Gumaling Relojo.
Of course, one of the very greatest pleasures that I have as the Vice-Chancellor of the University is being able to congratulate our new graduates, being the first to be able to congratulate our new graduates, and it's been a real pleasure to do so again today. But we have a thanker, and I'm very pleased to invite Monica Leverton to come on behalf of the graduates today to address you. Monica.
Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honoured to be standing here today on behalf of the graduates from the School of Education and the Department of Psychology to show our sincere appreciation to all those involved in our achievements. Firstly, I would like to congratulate all the graduates here today. Through hard work, persistence, dedication, and an unthinkable amount of energy drinks, we have managed to not only make it to graduation, but we have completed one of the toughest challenges towards achieving our goals and furthering ourselves in our chosen career paths. Deciding to study at postgraduate level is not a decision taken upon lightly. It means after around 13 years of schooling and at least 3 years of undergraduate or higher education study, we have not been defeated. We are still standing strong and willing to put our brains and bodies through yet another round of education. And why did we choose this? To excel in a field which will enable us to perform at the best of our abilities throughout our professional careers. The graduates in this room today have one common goal. That is the devotion of our working lives to helping others. With this, the teaching at the university has been invaluable in allowing us to apply our knowledge into practice. It is one thing to be able to help others through knowledge, but another to provide help through skills that cannot be learnt from a textbook. The University of Hertfordshire does not just breed academics, it breeds professional and capable individuals who are able to apply themselves in the working world. The outstandingly high employment rates for our graduates speak for themselves. It is only natural then that thanks be given to all staff involved at the university for making it possible that the graduates of 2014 are able to be here today, wearing our robes with pride and praying that we didn't fall as we walked onto the stage. Before joining the university, I thought staff support was confined to 5 days a week, strictly between the hours of 9 to 5. I have since learnt that frantically calling and emailing lecturers on weekends and evenings is not only possible, but is welcomed if help is needed. This is one of the reasons why the graduates here today will agree in saying that the staff at the university go above and beyond their means of supporting their students, as well as treating them with compassion, respect, and as an equal. For all of this, we thank you. For many, our achievements being celebrated today would not have been possible without the unconditional support of our family and friends. So thank you for believing in us to achieve our goals, for pushing us to keep going when we felt like giving up, and for some, for pushing us to go to bed when we insisted on doing just 5 minutes more work. And to the friends we've made in each other, the support and kindness shown throughout made even the toughest times bearable. The friendships formed here are those with the power of knowing you will always have each other on hand to keep you going, even if that means group Skype calls at midnight to check you were on the right track with coursework. And if you weren't, then just to make sure you weren't alone in failing. Not that that ever happened, as is clear from the smiles and pride spread amongst graduates and guests today. And finally, we would like to thank the Vice-Chancellor for receiving us here today, the graduates of the School of Education and the Department of Psychology. Thank you.
Monica, thank you very much for that wonderful words. Now, if you'll allow me just to say a few things before I invite you to join us for refreshments in the de Havilland restaurant. The first thing I'd like to tell you about is the fact that the university has been for the last year considering its future strategy. Now, we've come up with a vision, and the vision for the university is to be internationally renowned as the UK's leading business-facing university. And we've gone through an extensive consultation both with the staff across the university but also with our students to find out how we might achieve that ambition. But in creating the ambition, we've also been looking at the values which we have as a university. And these are the things which we, really the staff of the university, feel that we should be offering our students. And those values, I can summarize. We believe that we should be friendly, we should be ambitious, we should be collegiate, we should be enterprising, and we should be student-focused. I don't put student-focused at the end because it's the least important. It's because if you then make an acronym, it's FACES. So it's simply that it's in that sequence. Now, when we adjourn to have our tea after the ceremony, I would be hugely appreciative if those of you who have just graduated could speak to my colleagues, the academics and professional staff of the university, and tell them two things. Firstly, if they think those values are those which we should have as a university. They are, for me, values which I personally can be very proud of, but I'd be interested to know if they're values which you think the university should try and live up to. But secondly, if you think we have lived up to them, I think it would be really helpful for me to find out. So that's an ask, essentially, of us, of the university staff. What, though, do I ask of you as our most recent graduates? Well, I ask that you display the attributes that we as a university wish all our graduates to have. And we, a number of years ago, considered the attributes. Of course, we want you all to be expert in your particular discipline area in psychology or in education. Of course, we want that. But actually, we want much more. As a university, we want you to display specific attributes. And you'll see those attributes across the university on some of the walls and in some of the material that we produce. But I hope they have also been brought to the fore in the curricula, which you have, I was going to say enjoyed, I think I meant. But the attributes which we expect of you include social responsibility. Now, social responsibility, to my mind, goes somewhat beyond simply obeying the law and paying your tax. We believe as a university that when you graduate and go out into your communities, that you should take an active part in those communities. Of course, you should embrace social responsibility within your own family, but also beyond that, you should be good neighbours. You should take active part in the community activities which embrace wherever you end up living. We also believe that you should respect others. Now, as a university which has extraordinary diversity, you might expect that of us, but it's absolutely part of the DNA of this university. We hope that whatever your background, whatever your religion, wherever you're from, whatever your nationality, that you embrace that respect for others, and that's something that we fundamentally believe in as an organisation. We believe that you should have learned while you've been at the university both learning skills and research skills. Learning skills because whatever we've been able to teach you, in your case, a year or 2 years, in the case of undergraduates, and those of you who have been here as undergraduates, 3 years, whatever we've been able to teach you, it will be out of date very, very quickly. And we hope that we've given you the skills to be able to learn throughout your lives. We also hope that we've been able to give you some research skills, because we believe that the critical thinking that research brings will absolutely enrich whatever it is that you can deliver for your future employers. And indeed, if you choose, and I was very interested in speaking to you to learn that many of you are going to set up businesses or have already set up businesses yourselves, but you're going to have to embrace those critical skills and problem-solving attributes in those businesses. The two other attributes that we pulled out as a university for our graduates, the first was professionalism. Well, you won't be surprised with that, given that the university's goal is to be internationally renowned as the UK's leading business-facing university. Well, of course, if you wish to have or be recognised as a leading business-facing university, it's only appropriate that our graduates are professional in their outlook. And indeed, as I spoke to you, I was hugely heartened by the professionalism that was coming across in what you were saying to me. And the last of the attributes, and one which I hope you've been able to embrace, and indeed, given that some of you have changed careers completely in order to do your postgraduate study, I think some of you certainly have demonstrated this attribute. We believe that you should be intellectually flexible. And what I mean by that is that those of you who have, in your case, studied education-related subjects or psychology, I've also lifted your eyes above the horizons and looked across the range of subjects that we teach in the university. I hope you've engaged with students, and perhaps even colleagues of mine, academics who are teaching in other areas. If you haven't, I hope that you have certainly got the intellectual flexibility to allow you to do that in your chosen careers, because not only will that allow you to enter into the big debates of society, debates relating to climate change, global poverty, whatever, but it will also massively enrich your lives and allow you to embrace other enjoyable things such as culture, arts, and so on in your lives. If you are, and if you have developed those attributes, and if you're able to display those attributes as graduates of the University of Hertfordshire, I will be enormously proud of you, and I'm sure your parents and supporters will be so also. Now, Monica, of course, thanked those sitting in front of me, the mums, dads, spouses perhaps, but certainly those who have supported you during your time here at the University of Hertfordshire. I would like to add my thanks. It is absolutely without saying that the journey of all of our graduates at the university would have been very much more difficult if it hadn't been for the support that you have given them. So please, on behalf of the university, accept my warmest thanks for that. Let me finish, though, just one last time by congratulating all the new graduates, and perhaps you might join with me in that congratulations. Very well done, a fantastic achievement. That concludes the formal part of the ceremony. We now will adjourn to the de Havilland restaurant, where hopefully there shall be some refreshments available for us. I wonder if I could just ask you all to stand as the academic procession leaves. Thank you.